and, what's going on in each of those stages. So, we saw this picture yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I explained to you what the two pictures are depicting, right?
Yeah.
So if I threw a picture
I'll
like
tell you
this
later.
on your test, which is next week sometime, you would know what both pictures are showing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So we left off then with me explaining homologous chromosomes, crossing over, and such,
Yeah.
right?
The markers.
But it didn't quite finish. No. Y'all can record. No texting or it's gone. Okay? When I am done explaining stuff, your cell phone goes away. I don't want Mr. Wilborn dealing with it. All right. Now, I always get students who have difficulty understanding the concept of homologous chromosomes. Those of you in corners that can't see, you might want to position yourself. We know that we have inherited a chromosome from mom and dad that basically are coding for the same information. Yes? So you guys see how this is a biology book and this is a biology book? Okay? It's homologous. Yes? But are they identical? No. That's not really relevant. What's relevant is that during prophase 1, these homologous chromosomes come together. This process is called synapsis. What happens is these chromosomes have the ability to shuffle the genetic information. So some of the information, like chapter 5 out of this book, can become the chapter 5 in this book, and vice versa. That's swapping information. Okay? Do you guys see how that increases the differences that siblings might show? Yes? Okay? In this case, would it matter if genetic swapping happened between these books? No. Because these homologous chromosomes would be identical. So it doesn't matter. Okay? Whereas if I use this homologous chromosome, go ahead. Okay? This is increasing the diversity of the the last chromosome. So is that chromosome identical to what came from mom as a whole? No. So when you look at your siblings, do we understand why there is such diversity in our families? Yes, no.
Yeah.
Two questions.
Two answers.
One,
Wait.
what is exactly the difference between a chromosome and a homologous chromosome? Or are they the same thing?
Chromosome is an independent unit. It's one. However, we've got two copies of the same chromosome.
That's the
One from mom, one from dad.
that's the X ones, right? Or
When they duplicate, they look like X's.
oh,
So
okay.
why did
And
they turn into Y's?
my other question is, it says that synapsis is when they shorten and condense. Does that also mean when they come together?
Wait, what?
As they shorten and condense, this is called.
That's prophase. That's what goes on in any prophase. That's not what synapsis is. Synapsis is a process by which they come together.
Okay.
See where it says line up with each other to form tetrads? That's synapsis. They're doing this as they're shortening and condensing.
Oh.
It's a confusing sentence. All right, next. Are these homologous chromosomes?
No.
No. Okay? This is biology. This is Spanish. They got nothing to do with each other. They don't contain the same information. Okay? These guys don't care for each other. Okay? However, guys notice that in this case I've got two pairs of homologous chromosomes. Are these Spanish books identical?
No.
No. So again, beneficial for crossing over to happen between these two. They're swapping genetic information, which means siblings have different pieces of mom and dad. So this explains why we've got such diversity. Okay? Look around the planet, diversity increases even more. Okay? Do we understand what's up there on the board? Well, technically screen. So the whole point behind Meiosis is that we are getting cells that are genetically unique. They are different than the parent cell. Okay? And by fusing these two cells, we get an organism that has a brand new genetic makeup. So again, we look at our siblings. We're not all genetically identical because we've all gotten different pieces of the genetic deck. Are we good?
What is, like, how does your body determine, like, which genes to take and which chromosomes?
It doesn't.
So,
It's random.
some people end up with, like, the great genes.
It happens. It's totally random. You look the way you do because those are the genes that you inherited. It's not like the egg or the sperm chooses, oh, I don't want that. Okay, it's not like a buffet where you get to pick and choose what it is you want to eat. Each egg cell and each sperm cell get, by random, whichever set of genes ends up on the sides.
And then which,
And that's all based on how the spindle fibers attach to those chromosomes. Again, random.
what determines, like, you get your mom's gene percentage or your dad's?
You get 50% of mom, 50% of dad.
But you said it was
By
random.
default. It is random, but you don't know which one you're going to get.
Oh, that's what
Okay.
you mean? Like,
If mom happened to have inherited, this is a bio book. If mom happened to have gotten this from her mom and this from her dad, okay, so this is her genome, okay, you're going to either get this one or this one. Which one you get is random. That's what I mean by random. The eggs and the sperm, they don't get to choose.
I'm still having a hard time understanding like a homologous and a regular chromosome. Like you say
They're the
chromosome.
same.
Same thing.
In this case, you have two chromosomes that code for the same genetic information. That's why we call them homologous. Homosame.
So, the homologous is when there's two.
Homologous means that the two chromosomes that are coding for the same stuff have come together. That's homologous. Because you have two of them in your cell that codes for your eye color, hair color, all that good stuff. Okay? But during gamete formation, they get separated. A chromosome is just an independent unit of genetic information. Good? So technically, one fits into the other. When I say homologous chromosomes, I'm inferring there's two of them. Okay?
Because it's at random, is it possible to get like a bigger percentage from your mom and a less percentage from your dad or something?
50-50. Now I'll explain why you might resemble one parent over the other in the next unit. But right now it's 50-50 because you're going to get 23 chromosomes from mom, 23 from dad. No more, no less, unless we're talking about a mishap.
do we get like half of the mom's chromosomes from our grandparents too?
What do you think mom got?
Our grandparents? So,
But
really
you're
tough.
getting a new combination. It's already mixed up because mom mixed them up for you. And you will mix them up for your offspring.
Okay.
Anybody else? Hurry up.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to give you away your All right. Anything else I need to explain? Do we understand the difference between the two?
Yes.
All right. Now, real quick.
Hi.
Yeah, I know. It's just punchy. Ryan, can you hit that center switch up, please? Now, real quick. Let's say this is a heart cell of some mystery organism. Okay? Heart cell of a mystery organism. During metaphase, do you guys remember how those chromosomes all line up along the equator?
Yeah.
You see how they've lined up in a completely straight line?
Huh?
This is how I know this is metaphase of mitosis. Okay? Tell me, what is the diploid number for this heart cell of this mystery organism I found?
2N.
I'm asking, what is the diploid number?
2. 4.
6!
What?
I'm glad someone actually counted the number of chromosomes along the equator.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, she's a goth.
All right, do we understand?
Yes.
Do we understand?
Yes.
I want to compare metaphase, okay, of mitosis to that of meiosis, okay, metaphase 1 versus metaphase 2, because they are distinctly different. All right, so in metaphase 2, or I should say metaphase 1, the homologous chromosomes line up side by side.
Is that for meiosis?
Meiosis, metaphase 1. They line up together because they're going to be separated in anaphase 1. Okay? Whereas in metaphase 2, doesn't that look awfully familiar to metaphase of mitosis?
Kind of.
What's missing?
The 3.
Half the genome. So what is my haploid number equal to here?
2. I know.
Are we good? I really like this question, and you guys are going to have a worksheet. I'd prepare for this if I were you. Okay? Because if you can do this on the worksheet, then you should be okay on the quiz. All right? Any other questions? Because Mr. Williams is about to take over for me. Remember, he is a biology teacher, and he will be able to help you guys. Emery.
What is N equal?
In this case, N equals the number of chromosomes that are coding for different things. So what does N equal in a human gamete?
Heartbeat.
23.
Oh.
2N equal in a human brain cell?
Brain.
46.
What?
Great. I'm asking for numbers, and you're
Oh.
giving me words.
Oh.
All right, cell phones away.